Hello and welcome to RAGEBAITIng Iron Man. The goal is to pick someone to annoy for the entire duration of the game and watch their reaction. We have two games today. The first is a Bucky, which is on screen right now. And the second is actually a Thor. And that one actually gets very interesting, so stay tuned. So firstly, he ends up actually getting two good shots on me, so I actually have to retreat. But he ends up eliminating me. So as you can see on the replay, I actually completely missed the health pack, and I paid the ultimate price. Now I thought, it looks like the Bucky's trying to go for me, so I might as well try and go for the Bucky. But as you can see, it didn't go too well. Now you might be thinking, well, this seems like you're the one getting rage baited, but trust me, it gets good. With like milliseconds left on point, I actually end up getting my first elimination on him. So when he responds, he immediately tries to go for me and actually ends up getting killed. And at this point, I'm like, all right, this is looking locked in. In my pub, you can kind of see he walked in front of his tank and tunnel visioned on me and obviously died. Now, after respawning, he did the exact same thing, basically trying to kill me while my whole team is shooting at him.
I always come back.
After two very humiliating deaths, this time around he actually thinks of a different strategy, which is to try to flank. Of course, he immediately tries going for me and ends up getting destroyed by my team. Now you can see on my pop, I was actually very confused. I had no idea what was happening or where I was being shot from at first. I have no idea what that random lag spike was. Now, unfortunately, they do end up capping point. And after this guy popped off, I have no idea what he was doing. He just kind of stopped shooting and started looking around. So I ended up eliminating him very easily. You can see on my pod, it looks like extremely weird. I was actually very confused. On a side note, I have to show you this stupid Namor ult I died to. No idea how I was out of the circle. After I respawn, I see the guy and decide to go for the elimination. No idea what his healers were doing. When he respawns, he of course decides to begin shooting at me. But then he notices Penny set up on the left and he does something I have no explanation for. I have no idea why this guy did this. When he makes it back to his team, they finally start pushing the cart. But I'm actually able to eliminate him regardless. Maybe he just wasn't paying attention, I don't know. You can see on my pause after he ults, I obviously want to get out of that. But it looks like he's just standing there expecting to be immortal because his team was there. But honestly, I don't blame him. That's what I do sometimes. So Guy has had enough of me, right? In spawn, he decides he'll swap to Storm. So when he pulls up trying to attack me, he actually gets destroyed. It's pretty bad. So following that very bad attempt to get back, he is forced to watch my MVP screen. Honestly, he was probably mad because he was the only person shooting me. So that guy ended up actually going 12 and 10, yet was still the best DPS on his team. I almost felt bad. So in the second game, not even gonna waste anyone's time, we got absolutely destroyed and didn't get point once. But it's actually right here we meet our target. You can see me fumble the beam, so I actually decided to get out of there. But as you can see, the guy must have wanted me because he followed me all the way and eventually ended up eliminating me. So I saw that stupid death replay and I thought I could get this guy to try to rage bait me instead and switch it up on him. So I typed him in chat to make him think that I was getting mad. And of course, I didn't get there in time, so we lost. So yeah, I thought we wouldn't actually have a game, but he actually ended up responding, so I was like, alright, we kind of got something here. So now I was like, alright, let's chill and see if this guy goes for us so he can get mad that he can't make me mad. It was frankly a very devious plan. Now onto the cloak and dagger. I just had to show this. This is the first of many ults I will end up canceling. We cap point, but when the Thor makes it back, he of course targets me and gets the elimination off of the strange ult. So when I'm back, guy sees me and obviously he can't resist coming straight for my iron cheeks by dashing up into the air again. Obviously the guy follows me and tries to dash up to me once again. Yeah, so by this point, it's completely undoubtable the guy is tilted trying to rage bait me as he follows me back into my team, and of course he ends up getting eliminated. I was lucky my healers were there. You can tell when he stops tunnel visioning on me, he realizes he's cooked, and he actually tries to get out of there, of course. When he responds, you already know the drill. Instantly on me, he's pushed back by my team. You know, he takes his time to collect himself and strategize. So when he returns, he can immediately be on me again. But thankfully my invis ult, so I'm able to get out of there. So the second time I decided to cancel this poor cloak and dagger's ult, but the Thor comes right for me with a solo ult. But I managed to get mine off in time. But you can see on his paw, after that devious little trick, he almost immediately goes down, which cancels out the glory in the aura. They come back on a strange portal after we cap point once again. I feel so bad for this cloak and dagger because she gets her ult canceled for a third time. And I'm honestly shocked she did not get rage baited. And after that game at C9's, we take the second game.
Something you know I'm not taking it.
First thing the Thor does is swap to Angela and attempt to counter me. So my reverse rage bait was actually very successful.
As our foes will soon learn.
Game starts and first thing she does is look for me, and when she does spot me, it's on sight. I tried to get away, but of course she followed me. I tried to use the beam, but there was honestly nothing I can do, and I ended up going down. So I had to start relying on my healers to continue the bait successfully. And out of nowhere, there was a substitute Spider-Man. Did not expect it, of course. Almost died, but my healers came through. He actually got really close to getting me, as you can see on his POV, but when he was hyper-focusing, he accidentally dropped to the ground, and of course he exploded.
sure those are bad guys.
Now, I was afraid there was going to be another guy trying to get me, but like he immediately swapped to Hawkeye for whatever reason. Now, when I was watching this replay, I was like, how did this guy not get me? But you'll see soon why, because he's low-key buns. Like, bro, you could have just used your sword to turn Hulk back into Bruce and line up the easiest fucking shot in the world. But because he's buns, he ends up getting killed by a Bruce Banner. Now, back on topic to the Angela, right? She goes straight for me, actually twice in one mic right here. But my healer was so goated that I literally just ignore her. All I really do is run away a bit.
Hi, that feels good.
Honestly, it seems like she's had enough of my ass by this point because she decides she's going to take a huge gamble. She's going to do something crazy. She's done with this. I'm going to have to go down. But I've been waiting for this, all right? I've been waiting. I've been wanting it real good. I have my ult ready. And when she solo ults me, she gets solo ulted. Literally decimated her dignity.
You will not be rid of me.
Now that would have been like a perfect conclusion to our little feud, right? But I just have to show this little portal clip right here. So when she's pulling up on overtime on the last game, right, where they decide on whether they win or lose, do you think she helps her team? Nah, she goes straight for me with some pokes and honestly tickles, and she low-key C9s. So here's that stat spread. I went 26-6 with 16 final hits, and the Angela went 8-5, getting SVP and unfortunately being the best on her team. Alright, that's going to be it on RAGEBAIT Iron Man. Let me know if you want some more or what I can improve on in the comments. Obviously, don't forget to like and sub. I'm trying to get to 250 by the year's end. Alright, peace.